Paul with worshiptutorials.com. This is a tutorial for the song Christ is Enough off the new Hillsong live album called Glorious Ruins. We've done this one a few times in church, and it is a really good, very singable song. And one of the things I really love about it is it has the I have decided to follow Jesus, no turning back. That is in this song sort of as a bridge. So it gives people something new to sing, and it's really easy to sort of latch onto. And there's something in it that's very familiar. So chords we're going to do. Well, first of all, this song is in the key of B. So I'm going to show you how to play it with a capo on the 4th fret, playing key of G chords. So the chords we're going to use are G, you got a C, you got a D, you got an E minor. There's also a D over F sharp. That just means play an F sharp in the bass. I usually use my thumb. There's a G over B. That means you would play it the same way you play a G, except mute the low E string, so the bass note in this chord is this B right here. A string, 2nd fret. There's a B minor, which kind of the best way I think the way it sounds to play it is to play this bar chord B minor. You can kind of cheat it and play sort of a G over B in that part. If you can play the B minor, if you can jump to it, it's just for 2 beats, so it's kind of hard to get it in there. You'll see when we get there. I'll show you how to get around it if you need to. So the song is in 4/4, and it's about 80 BPM. So kind of some strumming patterns you can use. In the beginning, I kind of like to do just a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. If you know the song. So another sort of a chord strumming pattern you can use is down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'll slow that down. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are two kind of basic patterns you can use. As always, you can kind of add to them in bigger sections and pull away from them as far as how much strumming you do in softer sections. So let's start out. The song actually kind of has like the intro really starts on the E minor, but it kind of has like, it builds into the intro, and that would just be on the G. So it goes from that G, and then you go E minor for a measure, to C, to G, to D over F, E minor, C, same thing over again, G, to D over F sharp, and then you get to the verse, which is almost exactly the same thing. So E minor, Christ is my reward. Then you see all of my devotion, G, D over F sharp. Now there's nothing, E minor. In this world to see it ever satisfies a G. D over F sharp for 2 beats, and then a B minor. That gets you into the pre-chorus. So again, that last measure of the verse. Like I said, there's a way to cheat that. So you're on the D over F sharp. You can play a G over B. So that B is the root note. So if you're playing the B minor, it's right here. If you're playing a G over B, it's right here. It's a little different flavor. I've found that it kind of fits, but kind of do whatever you like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play I'll play the last line of the intro and do the verse so you can see how it goes. So E minor, C, Here's the D over F sharp to B minor. Through every trial. And now we're in the pre-chorus. So through every trial is C, D, E minor, G over B, C, E minor, D. Those are all half measure changes except for the last one. I'm going to do it again, kind of slow it down. Through every trial, C, D, E minor, G over B, C, E minor, D. And I'm going to go ahead and teach you the chorus here because they just flow one to the next. So chorus, G is enough for. It's two measures, E minor, 3, 4, E minor, D, C, D, E minor, C, to D, and that's it. And then you're back into the verse. So I'm going to play the pre-chorus. I'll start on that D over F sharp, B minor, and then we'll be in the pre-chorus. Through every trial, my soul will sing, no turning back. I've been set free. Here's the chorus. Christ is enough for me. Christ is enough for me. Everything I need is in you. Everything I need. Then verse 2 is the same as verse 1. Christ, my all in all. So you do verse 2. Pre-chorus is the same. The words are different, but the chords are the same. Chorus 2 is exactly like chorus 1. And then you get to kind of the first solo-ish section. It's kind of like a long turnaround, and all you do is play G for 4 measures. That's where it kind of drops out. Then we get to probably my favorite part of the song, the bridge. I have decided to follow Jesus. Now, they do, I have decided to follow Jesus, no turning back, no turning back. That's the melody. The chords underneath it change, so they do 2 different progressions. And it's kind of confusing. You just have to memorize it, which one to play where. So I've kind of labeled it out, bridge 1A, bridge 1B. So bridge 1A goes like this. The first time you hit I have decided, it's G for 2 measures. Jesus, no turning, C, E minor to D, and back to G for 2 measures. Follow Jesus, no turning, C, D to G. Then you hit the cross before me. I call this bridge 1B, and the progression goes like this. E minor, C, D, E minor, C, E minor, D, E minor, C, D, E minor, C, D, G. Okay? So I'm going to sort of play through that bridge. That's the first time you hit the bridge. And basically what happens before it is that long turnaround G section. So you played the chorus, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3. It's 4 measures. 3, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. I have decided to. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. Back to G. I decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. The cross, your change. Before me, the world behind me. No turning we're back into Christ is Enough, the chorus. You play it twice, just like you played it before. Again, before you get into the chorus, at the very end of the bridge, the first bridge, there's an extra measure of G. It just builds. Kind of builds tension. So you play the chorus twice, and then you get to bridge 2. And it's basically the same thing, except the chord progressions are reversed. So they start out on the E minor, and then they go to the G, if that makes sense. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the last part of the last chorus, and then go into the bridge, and show you how it ends, and that'll be it. So on the C, everything I need. C. Everything I need is here. Everything I need, I've decided. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. I've decided. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. It just ends right there on the G. Head over to worshiptutorials.com. You can get chord charts for this. You can play along to a click track, which is always a great way to practice. We also have available a pad track, which has the click and cue track and the pads that follow that. That's available for you to purchase for 99 cents. And we are working on a full loop for this as well. If you need a multi-track loop to fill out your band, the pad track is a great way to fill out your band, even if you're just a solo musician, or if you have a full band, it just helps it sound bigger. We also offer guitar lessons, private lessons over Skype. And if you click through to Worship Tutorials, there will be a link for that as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.